This egotistic video shows the delights and challenges of creating a homemade home. Here we see our home as purchased in 1971, but 26 years earlier it had been flattened by enemy action and hence the flat image. Most people convert homes directly following purchase. I think this is a mistake, as living in a home allows ideas to mature. This is our kitchen sink area in 1971 and is typical of the cramped, dreary kitchens of the early part of the last century. We bought our Aga cooker from our previous home, and to the right of this was a cupboard. We realised this could provide kitchen access from the hall. The hall in 1971 shows the back of the Aga cupboard on the right and the corridor for the original kitchen access on the left. In 1973, a builder removed the corridor and I then built an angled ceiling, and this is the result. The sketch shows the construction techniques. To create the storage, which was built in 1974, every package we had in the kitchen at the time was measured, and storage was then built to fit. 3 doors slide into the panel behind the picture, one of which is storage for stainless steel dishes. The yellow unit also has considerable storage with access on 3 sides. Ample kitchen storage is so important, and most of the storage on the sink side was completed by 1979. Adjacent storage units, when closed, should match, but sometimes for convenience they open different ways, as these 2 examples show. Storage on the other side of our kitchen was changed again in about 2012. Manufactured kitchen work surfaces are quite narrow, and I feel deeper surfaces are much more useful, and special units have to be built to use this space under the greater depth. Our kitchen was extended with some building work in 1976, and these 3 doors covered a utility area, and a garden tool storage was built into one of the doors. Next to our Aga, this simple shallow cupboard was created. It has an angled door to avoid blocking the window view. This long view shows the same cupboard on the right, but it illustrates 2 other points I regard as important: the need for good lighting and the long line of units to give a feeling of space. The 2 sections of lighting are joined by a multiple triangular section. Kitchens should have plenty of light and ideally have a pleasant view. So in 1973 this window was created, looking through another room and onto the garden beyond. I very much like curved woodwork, as shown in this hall light. It is created by joining curved sections of woodwork. Our hall has a curved plant trough, but a more interesting curve is this hall bookcase made in about 1982. As a physics teacher, I'd always delighted in exponential curves that reach an asymptote. The curve was plotted on the wall and then erected from curved sections of wood. A spiral rail was made in the year 2000 for the 2 steps to the front door and was created using a router. The rail, though quite rigid, can be removed for the delivery of large material. In 1973, during building work, the position of the front door was changed and curved woodwork was introduced for steps up into the hall. Curved doors are not common in homes, but this one was made in 1992, and the sketch shows how the curved sections were joined. I made a curved door for a bathroom in 1977. First, a rigid frame is required of the shape to be made, and then several layers of thin material are bent into this shape and glued together. After unclamping, this is the result. Two further examples of curved work are a bathroom sink unit made in 1979 and a bedroom lighting and storage unit made in 1981. Art shapes I particularly like and are a challenge to make. This lounge fireplace is from 2003. Here is another lounge arch, and this particular one conceals a rather unattractive beam. Mirrors add considerably to the feeling of space in a home. Here, 4 bedroom and 1 corridor mirror are shown. And now I show our largest mirror, and it is only one of about 30 we have about our home. Manufactured cupboards are a common depth, but I find it visually more attractive to stagger cupboards by variable depths, as this example from our hall from 1974 shows. We have several such examples in our home. Carefully designed decoration can add interest to a home. This can be something like a carving. This one is carved in lime wood and was carved about 2003. Decorative panels can be created by a router. This routed pattern is from our curly-whirly room. And here is a routed lounge panel. And our routed lounge arch pattern. Have I finished all the work? Well, no, as this recent photograph shows. So I must stop jabbering on and stop now and get on with a bit more woodwork.